in the authorship of God, but I don't believe that. I'm going to be straight up. I don't believe that it's completely absent of God either. I just believe that human error and human ego and every other human fault that I could list when it comes to writing anything of a scriptural nature, because religion is designed as a system of control. That doesn't mean that religion is bad. That means that the people perpetuating at the top, like say the papacy, the Pope himself isn't necessarily evil, but the organization, it's he claims to be the vicar of Christ. He sits on the throne of the Most High and speaks pompous words against the church. And if you know your Bible, that's straight out of Daniel, and describes the Pope perfectly, 800 years before there was a Pope. Not saying that that's really per se what he was talking about, just saying that that's exactly what the fuck he was talking about. And you don't have to agree. And I don't necessarily purport this to be fact. I just purport that monotheism has been the cause of every war ever in the entire history of war. And, that all comes into the fold of money, which is the backing force behind all of those faulty institutions. I mean, think about it. For 5 million years, roughly, intelligent human beings have lived without government, without money or banking, without organized religion, and without slavery until about the year that monotheists claim the earth was created, 4004, according to the Bible, which of course is totally empirical scientific piece of data, would point absolutely impossible. And again, I still don't mean to discredit the Bible. I've read all of the Bible cover to cover multiple times. I've read the Book of Mormon, I've read the Quran, I've read the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita, I've read most of the Apocrypha. Doesn't mean I know or remember everything and everything. It just means that I wanted to be informed about all the beliefs so that I could decide what I would believe. And I tend to believe that everybody's belief is true for them. If you think you're going to heaven, you might probably be going to heaven. If you think you're going to hell, well, that sucks for you. But I don't believe in hell personally. The Bible actually says it's an event and not a place. And again, easily fact checkable. Read Revelations and tell me where it says it's not an event, but rather a place. They do mention a lake of fire, which occurs at the event. Anyway, my point is that when we think of war, people tend to think, well, that's human nature. We're just going to always be at war from time to time, especially if you're an American, because our entire country's existence, we spent 16 years of all those almost 300 years not at war. That literally makes us the most warmonging nation ever, even more than Rome itself, which that's saying a lot, my friends. I mean, they had millions crucified all over their roads, and yet our country is still more violent than them. That's saying a lot, my friends. Then, the Inquisition, they burned and drowned alive 9 million women. That's 1.5 times the deaths of the Holocaust, over a lot more years, of course, because Hitler had to get to his work really quick. I don't know why, other than maybe he was possessed by demons and totally fucking batshit nut crazy, but just happened to have the right kind of charisma to get that kind of thing going on. Or, I don't know, maybe he was Satan on earth, if you believe in Satan. I think man is perfectly capable of all sorts of evil, malevolence, and mischief without the need of a devil. It would be redundant. And to think that God would create this beautiful haven of earth to live on and be like, by the way, here's this asshole that's going to spend every moment making your life miserable, and you're going to succumb to that temptation, so I'm going to punish you later for it. Even though if I just didn't put him there, you'd be fine. Now, I'm being a little sarcastic, or maybe facetious would be the correct word, but the point is that, okay, the Garden of Eden, right? It's Adam and Eve, his prized creation. The angels were, well, some of the angels were jealous, well, fuck them anyway. But he's all, here's this beautiful garden, and I'm going to put these 2 really cool trees with these really cool fruits right in your front freaking yard, but don't touch them.